So let's talk about technique for a little while. So we have a lot of bass players, a lot of guitar players, a lot of drummers and singers here. My thing for technique, I don't like to take it too serious. I think people get intimidated out of playing when they talk about technique. My thing is, man, the way I grew up is, remember I was just talking about, sorry? Let it rip. Let it rip, yeah, don't think too much. My thing is, if you want to learn that whole thing, that's great. And in the Bronx, when I went for that $35 lesson, the guy, here's the deal, I would want to learn songs. So here's where we start, to continue on that. He would just go, I go to my first lesson. Okay, Frank, today, and this is 35 minutes, right? $35, $1 a minute, right? So this is Frank, here's what we're going to learn today. A, B, 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 C, 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 C. Okay, Frank, let's go over that again. Ready? I keep going over and over with this. I said, dude, you got to get to D soon, right? We got to get going. Oh no, that'll be next week. Cha-ching, right? That's where it was. So, and meanwhile, just so you guys know, when I was talking about before, I'd be home learning Rush songs. Rush, I just playing, Free Will. So I'd be doing this, and so the second week came up, and he goes, all right, Frank, here we go. But today, Frank, we're going to do something special. We're going to go to D. So, and you know what? On the fourth week, we actually learned the scale. We learned a major scale. And you know what's great? It's great, the slow start, but I think some of these guys, what I'm telling you guys, is don't get ripped off. Know it. You know it when you're getting ripped off. I know I'm in New York. You guys are Philly guys. You kind of know when you're getting ripped off, right? So, what? Yeah. So the way I learned, I learned through the people I was talking about, Steve Harris, Geddy Lee, Geezer Butler. I just do their stuff. I would just develop my ear. Repetition. Just keep playing the song over. So that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that for Free Will. I mean, and then Neo Nights. Taught me. This is how I kept repetition, non-stop playing, just developing my ear. I was one of those guys who had to pick apart. I'll tell you right now what's happening. Anthax is doing some B-sides right now. We're doing a Rush song. You ever hear the song Rush, Anthem? Have you heard Anthem? Guys have the benefit now is, which I didn't way back, you have YouTube. YouTube, dude, is the best part of life right now because I can watch Geddy slow it down for the parts I'm missing. I have to learn each different part. And that means so much to me because I don't want to cover a song. If you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all. I hate these covers where they forget the bass parts. It really pisses me off. It really does. So I want to get every little stupid part that Geddy thought in his head. Because I think I would want somebody covered, I don't know, Caught in a Mosh like you heard before. I want to hear somebody do that little bass with me. Just for me. It's just my personal thing. Just do it. If you're going to cover Caught in a Mosh, just do that. The next part. Because otherwise something's missing from the song. And I always thought when I write bass lines, the bass line is a continuation of the song. You don't want to be in the way. You don't want to be in the way of the song. You just want to add to the song. I want to tell a little story within the song, a little tasty bass part. I'm not a solo guy. You see the bass solo I got at the time? I don't like doing bass solos. I made that simple for a reason. I want everybody to be able to play it. I want to be able to play it. I want to have fun with it, right? I want to have fun. It's easy. And I think everybody here could probably play it if they played it a few times. That's the whole idea. I just don't want to, it's great to show off and have a good time. If you're able, if you're not, it doesn't matter. I just want to have a good time playing it, you know? So does everybody get that? It's cool? Anybody, did anything I play so far, was something bugging anybody that you want to learn? Any questions about anything? Yes? I didn't hear you. Oh, good. You know what? Later, think about, here's what you do. Right now, think about like the part you want to learn, right? We'll get it down. Later, after I finish a couple of songs, you come up. Where's that, Rick? See that? I'm going to one with you. It's your time, okay? You can do that? Yes, sir. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to play because Miss Nate will sue me. See, I can't. What? Sorry? Oh, that's Bello buses. No, they're all my friends. You know what? Dave does his own thing. I think everybody should do their own, you know, their own thing. And Ellison, you know, we've done them together. We have good clinics together. Perhaps, Mark, we could start that up again. Me and Dave Ellison doing clinics together, and we'll work it out. We did a whole slew of them. Would you guys like that? That'd be cool, because we have fun together. You know, it's a good time. Tom Maria, I think he's flying in tomorrow. Usually he goes home like on the days off and stuff. He's a good, great guy. Love him. Another ESP endorser. Yes. To cover. I think we just did this Neon Nights thing. We just did Neon Nights for Ron James Dio tribute record. And for me, Joey sang the hell out of it. Joey Belladonna, my singer, he sang the hell out of this song, man. I mean, he was good friends with Ronnie anyway, but I think Ronnie was so proud of the way he sang. It was so well done. If you ask me, my favorite cover, when you hear this stuff, and you know the great thing, Mark, remember this? We did Metal Masters, you gotta know this Metal Masters thing we do. We did Metal Masters 3, and we did it in LA, and Geezer Butler was a special guest. And so we were covering that song, Anthax was covering the Neon Nights song, and I wasn't sure about one of those parts. Remember I like to take each part apart? I actually got a lesson from Geezer Butler on how to do the right part. It was the best part of my life. I said, Geezer, I'm doing something wrong in the lead. The smallest little thing made everything. He corrected me once. He says, no, this is all you're doing wrong. That built the confidence in my head to do it right, because I wanted to do it right. But how cool was it that I got a lesson from the guy who wrote the bass line? That made everything for me. So I played it right. He said he loved it, and I'm really psyched about that. So you didn't call me back on the ADD thing. So I caught myself just now. See how that works? I'm coming back to the clinic now. All right, so there's no more questions, right? Do you have another question? No, you're good. I'm just trying to make, yes, sir.
I noticed on Got the Time, your finger picking very fast.
Yeah.
But it almost looked like you were back picking on the back string.
Oh, which one? Which riff?
The opening when you lost the pick.
I just drop it. Use your pick. Whose pick? Is that your pick? Just happen to have another pick right here. Very prepared. See, this is what I do literally for that song. And the riff, the guitar start, I drop it right there. Just so you know.
During that, that was where my question was.
Yeah, go ahead.
I noticed you were obviously doing this, but were you picking again on the back?
Nope, it looks like that. I know it appears to be, and I you know what?
I've seen that done before.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
Yeah. No, it's just steady picking. It's like with the fingers. You notice I'm doing when I don't feel like I'm steady enough, and just so you guys, the young players here, if you don't feel like you're steady enough in the studio, you're jamming on a song, and you're not locked in with the drummers, and you're hearing it from the producer, I would just go, you know. I would lock in on my pickup and kind of weight it down, you know, and weight you down so you're more steady. See, it sounds so much cleaner and steadier than let's click and stuff like that. So that's just a little trick. If you get in the studio and it's bugging you, you can't lock up with the drums, that's just something to do. So.